Hello, hello, it's Kelly Snow. Thought I'd come in while I'm at the end here and show you guys these envelopes I've been making all week. You know how I get on a kick, so I stay on it until I'm done with everything I gotta do. So let me look for my own self here. And then we can gab while I'm on at least. Okay, I can see. Okay. Well, this is just my favorite part. I just think it's so much fun, you know what I mean? So, and I always just show you guys the construction, but then I never show you like the end result. And then when I post it, everybody's like, how come you didn't show, what you did? So, there's videos on here on how I constructed these and how I made these and all this. Hi, Daniela. I was being funny. I was gonna do. I think I had another one or two or something like that, but I was just trying to be funny. I was like, you want to know how to do paper? Girl, don't you watch my videos? Anyways, so I was going to show you guys what I did because I put these all together. Y'all seen that. Then we decoupaged on the napkin, yes. Then we, and you ink and everything. It's all in the video. Well, then the video is done. Then I went and did all the gilding on the edge. Oh, no. Yeah, don't be doing that. Anyway, then we put the gilding polish on all around the edges so that it has like, a little gold flare. Then after that, I went back with the Tim Holtz stencil and put on the gold dots. And then the word fly with the I think it's copper. I don't know, I'll show you when we get to it. But anyway. And then I put on, you guys seen this, I put the dots on right here too. So it just gives it another more like mixed media kind of flare, with the dots and stuff. So I did a whole bunch of these. This one I didn't put gold. I was trying the glitter first, but I think I like the gold better. But this is really pretty. I think it's called Kiss Me. I don't know. Let me look. Let me see if I can find it now. Yeah, here it is. I really love it for like wintry stuff and like really super sparkly stuff. And I thought I'd try it on here, but Frosty Sparkle Kiss. And it's all just gel glitter. And then you can put it on your stencil real thick, And it dries relatively fast. I'm surprised. And then it comes out like this. But I don't know, I like the gold better. So anyways, so I did the gold on the rest of them because I love how that looks. And then on this, I added the doily and then a couple different stampings and put like this stuff on there. And then I did the fly on here and more. And this one, I was doing the kiss. I did that one first because that's the one I like. And it's so pretty, with the glitteries. But I don't know. I didn't end up liking it. I like it, but I like the gold better. So, and I put fly on the back. And then I put, and let it fly away next to the butterflies. So anyways, I just did a whole bunch. You get it. Just tons of them. Look how many I did. Looks pretty on the blue, though. I love this on the blue. Like, it's so gorgeous. Look how gorgeous that is. It's ridiculous. Look how beautiful these are. Like, I'm having so much fun with these. I can't even stand it. Look at this. Isn't it pretty? I mean, I'm just saying. I love it. The napkin. It's just so pretty. Oh, I love it so much. And I love the color. I'm just having so much fun doing these. And I used up all my parchment paper. And all my big, I had a, sheet music book, you know, big pieces of sheet music, and did the sandwich, right? So I got those. Okay, so I got those all done. And then now I'm doing the little ones. Remember I had all that stack, all these little envelopes, right? All these little ones, I did the same thing, only book pages, sandwiches, instead of the sheet music. So I did book pages, right? Yeah, so now I did book page, parchment book page, sewed around, right? Then I inked it all up and everything. Then I did the decoupage with my glue stick, like I always show you guys, right? And then now I'm putting on the matte medium, which is the fun part because the translucency comes through then. The words come up through the napkin and it's like, that's when the magic comes, you know. So this is the fun part. And then the polishing too after. So I have just a couple here and I'll just finish these 3 that I was doing up and then we'll put the polish on and all the stuff. And it's just fun. It's just the fun part. And because I had questions, so we'll just do it. It's just a stencil. But for some reason, when I tell people, like in a message or whatever, they just don't get it. People are visual, you know, they just want to see it. So I'm like, okay. Okay. So I wrinkle up my napkin. You know, I like the wrinkles. Wrinkle it up. I got too much on here. Wrinkle up your napkin. I like the wrinkles. And then you just, with your glue stick, and then you lay it down. Just pat, pat. And then you can go over it with your ink. If you Mod Podge it, you can't have any inking if you use the gooey Mod Podge all over every dang thing. So just use your glue stick. Pat, pat. Get your napkin down a little bit. We like the bumps. It's okay. If they come up, it's okay. Just, and the edges where you ripped, it looks good, good. So just go like this. That's fine. Just there. And then you just let it dry. It's all right. And then we'll come back with the toppings. And once you put your ink on just a little bit, then it's nice because then it gives you some depth. See? Ooh, isn't that going to be pretty? Of course, this is going to be folded down, and we're going to put the stamp on and, you know, all the stuff. Isn't that cute? Oh, I love these so much. I love how the words come up through, see? Now you can see the words through the flowers. Then I did the stamping right over top of the napkin so that you get another dimension so the napkin doesn't become the foreground still, because you still want to put stuff on top of here. And since my napkin is so dang bright, so what I put on top now is going to be a little more subdued so that, you know, the napkin can shine or whatever you want to say. And then this one will be fun. I like to choose napkins that have a lot of negative space, the white, so that the words can come through. I already inked this up and everything. And I have vintage stamps in my shop if you need vintage postage stamps. It's kind of fun to add them. I like to add them to all my envelopes for fun. Or you can start saving your own. Every time you get mail and there's a little stamp on it, just rip it off. Of course, I love to use my junk mail. I have lots of videos on how to use junk mail. Of course, I'm sure there's lots of videos elsewhere as well, how to use junk mail, but it's fun. And then after I get, you know, I go a little crazy when I get on something. I make a lot of journals, you know, so when I decide I'm going to make envelopes, well then, I make some dang envelopes. You know what I mean? So this is one napkin. I'm making 2 of each of these. Isn't this cute? So now the words come right up through. And let me just get these 3 done, and then we'll get out the polish and all the other stuff. Right? And you just lightly go over it. I love the matte medium. There's no sticky. There's no dramatic lines. You can just feather it into the regular book page and there's no like separation, there's no brush strokes. It just comes out beautiful. I love it, matte medium. Way better than Mod Podge any day of the week. And then I like this little bottle because I can just drip it on. I don't have to get the pan out or a, you know, thing to put it in and all this. I just like to do it like this and put it on like this. Then I don't have another dish to clean and everything else. So I just drip it on and drag it around. And I like the matte medium because it actually itself kind of disappears. It sucks right down onto the page. And it really does make the napkin appear to be right on the page. Like, there's no separation, you know? Like, when you use Mod Podge, you can tell there's glue on it. You know what I'm saying? You can see the glue, you know? But matte medium isn't like that. You can't see the glue. I don't care how much you put on there. Maybe I just do mine light. I don't know. But my napkin is obviously soaking wet. Like, seriously. And when it dries, you can't see it. I don't care how much I put on. One thing about it, though, it does run your ink. So watch out. It's nice most of the time. I like it when it runs the ink because it gives it a... gives the glue like Mod Podge. I love it when it runs the ink because it gives the Mod Podge a color rather than seeing the glue when you're looking at it. So when I get down to the end of my Mod Podge, I end up making a bottle of my own Mod Podge. And I add coffee and some drops of ink to my Mod Podge so that it's not glue color like when you look at it, you know? And then sometimes I add gold paint. It's gold, so that when you use it, it's got this nice shimmer. It's got some vintage photo in there, you know. It's got the coffee, so it's not all freaking glue looking, you know. So you can have additives, your own. And then this one I really screwed up. Look, I use this napkin. And then on this side, it's okay. You can't really tell, but I can. It bugs me. It's another butterfly. I was trying to put butterflies on the inside, you know. But then I used the wrong napkin. Oh, well. But I figured to heck with it. You can't really tell. I mean, maybe an expert could tell. But then I could always get away with it and say, oh, I tried to do that. That was on purpose. Totally. I could totally fib and say I did it on purpose. But I'm kind of anal, so I totally did not do that on purpose. So I just learned how to have to appreciate my mistakes. That's pretty much what I do with it, because otherwise it would make me insane. It's butterflies and flowers, so, you know, get over it. See how I talk to myself? See? See how I did that? No problem. Just go to the next one. You know. Okay, this will be the last one, and then we'll put the polish and crap on. I'll show you what I do. Real quick. But this is my favorite part, because it just... I love it. Because it pulls... all the words come right up through the napkin. It's so pretty. I just think it's so fun. My favorite. I got a little too much on here, but oh well. We'll deal with it. Okay. Did I do this side yet? I don't think so. Good, I had all that extra. Sheesh. I just need one little drop, I think. We'll see. I think that'll be enough. I cleaned up my cap, and you just got to make sure that you hit all the spots. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm just saying. I love it. Okay, look at these. I can't even stand how beautiful these are. Oh my God, when I did it, I gasped. Oh, they're so pretty. But I love dragonflies and I love daisies. Look at these. How pretty these are. Oh my God. With the words, can you even stand how beautiful that is? I can't. I'm just saying. Oh my God. I love these ones. I know I only have 2. That's all I had. Look. I had 1 napkin with these dragonflies. I got 1 more piece right here of the other half. So I'm going to do 2 more eventually here. Look at this. 1 of these I had. But all the rest of these napkins I have listed in my shop. And then you get 15 napkins, 2 of each. And you get 3 pieces of map. Because we were doing maps with the birds on them. They look really good. So the link to my shop is there if you need it in the description box. And so next then is, this is pretty dry. Let me just shoot it a little bit here with some air. Then I did some script stamping. You can see. On these ones, I made a little bit of mistake. I'll show you something real quick, just so you can see. It's not really a mistake, necessarily. And it's beautiful. Hi, Arlene. But I always say when I'm doing videos and talking about art and stuff that sometimes a hint, less is more, basically, of what you're doing is better than filling up the entire thing. But I couldn't stand it. I had to do it with this scene here. So I filled up the whole page and I started doing that, you know, with these because this was so pretty. But I got to feeling like, okay, this is like too much. So I decided to cut it back some and start ripping off like the corners and such. And it actually does look better when there's some negative, you know, when there's some negative space, you know what I mean? So that's why I kind of like did it on this one where I ripped part of it out, you know, so that you could see some text, and maybe I'll put some script on here, you know. I forgot to script this one, I see. You know, so sometimes it's better. And then this one too, I did the same. I didn't put it all over everything. So there's the flap. So I'll put my stamp here and, you know, whatever I'm going to do, but it's not completely covered. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends how you want to do it. But I kind of like it ripped and kind of shabby more than having it completely covered. You know what I'm saying? This one I completely covered again. Couldn't help myself. I just had to do it. But this side I didn't, see? And I almost like this side better. Just saying. Just for fun, observation, you know. But anyways, I love these dragonflies. I can't stand how beautiful they are. And let's see. What should we do? Should we do blue shimmer? Ooh, that would be pretty, wouldn't it? I don't have yellow. But I have the gold, too. But blue would be really pretty. Oh, these are so pretty. I don't even know what to do. Like, serious. All right, so let's look at what we got. I know that this Kiss glitter will look gorgeous. So I'm hoping I can find the stencil to that. I just had it sitting here. You know how you just had it sitting here and then you can't find the dang thing. So hopefully I got it sitting here somewhere. All right, so we'll put that on, and then we'll either do enchanted gold or, let's see, enchanted gold or, where's my blue? Because I was kind of thinking I want the blue. Here's the blue. Because it's blue, see? But I just wonder if it'd be too much blue then. I don't want to ruin it. Oh, the dilemma. I don't know. I'm trying to envision it if I put blue on. I'm scared. Maybe we'll just do enchanted gold on one. If we don't like it, we'll put blue on the other one. But I only made 2. So I don't know what to do. Yes, these are napkins from my shop. You get birds, 15 bird napkins, and 3 map sheets. So you can make the ones that I was making the other day with the maps. The birds on the maps look really good. But I showed all those, and now we're on to the little ones, because I'm making envelope sets, you know, for the shop. And, so we're on to the little ones now. So we did everything to it, and we did the matte medium now. And the matte medium's dry, and now we are putting on the gilding polish. And I know the gold's going to be beautiful, so. And I always like to just do it on the edges. And I even do that with my ink, so that the center of the image is like clean and bright. You know how they do that in photos? And it kind of makes it zoom in. See how I did not touch nothing right here. Right here, see? And then it just gets darker as it goes out and gets more distressed and more wrinkled and stuff as it goes out. But it's tough because this stuff is so beautiful. You want to put it on all of it. And sometimes I do. I rub over the whole thing. So, just, you know, whatever you want to do. However you want to do it. But I'll rub it all around this. And it's really nice because if you want a shimmer, but you know you're not like into the glitter, you know, because the glitter always makes it look cheap and like, you know, grade school. So this is a beautiful way to have the shine and not have, you know, the glitter. Oh, it's just so pretty. I love it so much. Oh, okay. So we'll do this. We'll put this on. Let's do it on this one too, because that's what we're doing here. So wet sponge, when you buy these are metallic gilding polish. This is called Enchanted Gold. Wet sponge. And then press all the water out. And then I dip it in here. Because you don't want a lot. Oh my God, you'll get it all over everything and it looks terrible. So just barely any. And then I swirl just like Bare Minerals. I know, when I got these out, I was just saying, my God, I only have 1 napkin like this. Here's the other half, so I got 2 more. So I was saying I'm about to die because these are the most beautiful friggin' things I've ever seen in my life. I need some more dragonfly napkins. Oh my God. You know, I freaked out. Well, you just missed it. Girl, you're behind. Oh my God, I love it so much. It's so pretty. Oh, I love it. It just makes me all excited, you know. And that's the thing with this whole junk journaling is there's so many different aspects, so many different ways you can go with it. You can go mixed media way, or you can go, you know, and there's just so many ways and things. And the collecting is fun, and just the whole part of it, you know, just everything about it's fun. And posting is fun. I like to post all my stuff, and you know, and so I had to make my own group. I like to post so much. Get annoying. But it's part of the fun. I think it's fun, you know. It's every part of it is fun. If it's not like super fun, then what the heck are you doing it for? You know what I'm saying? And I just get overexcited, want to post and talk about it. People hate me. But anyway, it's so cute. Okay, so now let's do this. Now if I can find my dang stencil, you guys. I am so sorry. I hope I can find it. I'm apologizing already. Let me just see. Because it was right here, literally. Alright, let me see if I put it away, which is highly unlikely. But let me just look and see if I did. Because, you know, I've been known to. But I got so much stuff out right now that I can't see anything anywhere. So, let me just give me a second here. Because I got all my envelopes out drying, you know, and they're all laying on top of everything. So, let me just look. Oh, there it is. I did. Okay. So, This stencil has had it, but I just keep using it because it's actually cool. The holes just get smaller. I just roll with it. You know what I mean? And I do wash this. I'm telling you, when I first got it. But this gold and or the pink, this pink stuff doesn't like to come off. And when you're doing videos and you can't get right to it and you're a little bit unorganized like myself, it dries on there. This stuff here too, I love, but it doesn't like to come off things very good. But you got to use straight alcohol and blah blah. But anyways, so this is so beautiful. I want to try this Kiss, Frosty Sparkle Kiss. It's gel glitter. Now this is my kind of glitter, ladies. This is my kind of glitter right here. Because this is like some crap I never seen before. Let me tell you what. Okay, I need a new putty knife. 1 second, because every one I got over here is full of something. So is this one, but I guess there's nothing I can do about it right now, because you're live and unorganized. I don't have a clean one. Everything's in my sink right now for cleaning, you know. All right, so I don't want to ruin what's going on here. So, God, that's just so pretty. I just don't know if I want to even do it. Let's just see. I don't know what to do. I could put a few up here, but I'm going to put the stamp right here, see? Ooh, I'm scared. I don't want to touch it. I'm scared of this. See, normally, I'll show you what I normally do. But I don't want to take away from them, you know what I'm saying? Because they're so pretty. I could just put it right over their wings. We could just do the wings. I just don't know. Because normally, look, I'll show you on a dry one. We'll do it. We'll do it on this. But the gold looks better on this. Shoot. I'll do the gold and show you real quick how I do it. Because this one, I'm scared. Serious business. I got to get the copper out now because I'm dying over it. I don't know what to do with this one. Oh, I'm scared. I'll do it on this side first so I don't mess it up. Okay. Let's do it. Because I want to do it on here because it's got to be on here. I just don't know about putting it on the dragonflies. Now, you don't need a whole bunch. And then I always go this way diagonally so it's not straight up and down. So it looks like, I don't know, fairy flew by and left a trail of sparkles. You know what I'm saying? So I just go down the center like that and lift it off. And then you got these cool little, you see them? And they're like little nubbies. Isn't that stinking cool? Look. Oh, I love these. So I want to do it over the dragonflies, but I'm scared to ruin them. So let's just let that dry for a minute. And I guess, how could I ruin it? Let's just do it. And if I ruin it, oh well. But I'm really going to be mad if I ruin it. But I'll try to go in the middle of them. And so I don't ruin what's happening. Now this is the flap, so that'll be okay. I'm okay up until now. Now I'm getting scared. So I'm going to go right over top of them, but I guess I will. Maybe a fairy flew by. Oh! I'm scared, but let's just do it. Whatever. Oh. Let's just do it and hope I don't ruin it. I know it's pretty anyways, but you know, sometimes you do things and it's just like, I mean, it's pretty. I already know it's pretty, but I'm just saying I'm scared because let's look. I mean, I guess I like it. It's just, I don't know if I want it on his face, so I'm going to take that one off. There. There, that's pretty neat. Look, sparkle sparkles. I could maybe do some here too, maybe. I don't know. It's really pretty. Well, that's the flap, so that'll be shut, so it'll look like this. I'll have my stamp right here. And I might put, you know, some kind of words or something. I don't know. But it's pretty. Right? And then when you bend it this way and the flap has it on, just a little bit right here. A little zhuzh. When you shut it, see? Oh, cute. See what I mean? Oh, boy. See? Now, but the gold But it only looks good on certain ones. Now this one I think it needs gold. So I'll show you the gold, because the gold's a little bit different, and it smears, and it's wicked to you. So you got to be, where'd this go? Oh, here it is. You got to chill out on this stuff. Let me tell you what. It doesn't take long to dry, but I shoot mine with the dryer, even if I'm just sitting over here. Because even if you're just sitting over there and anything gets near it, anything just looks at it, it'll smear instantly. So just know this. I gotta dry this just a little bit. This stuff is more like, this is Gold Treasure gilding polish, but to me, this looks more like copper. I mean, look at the color. I don't know if they have copper, but this to me looks copper, so I don't know. But I always call it gold. I mean, I always call it copper, but it's actually gold, so. Gold Treasure. One second, I heard something on my fence. Okay. I had to see. Somebody was trying to get in my backyard. Hi, Carrie. All right, so for the gold, I do the same way. I just go across, like, kind of like, you know, or, you know, some kind of central, like a pixie foo eye kind of way. Same thing. But this stuff, I actually like to take what's on the edge because it's thicker, because it's been drying a little bit. You know, from being gooped up on the side. And it's kind of fun to have it off the napkin too, so I think I want to like make it come like down right here. So I'm going to put it on these words and come down like right here. That stuff's pretty dry, so I got to get more. It's not like wanting to spread, so I got to get some more. And this stuff is like, depending on where you get it, okay, it's like $7 or $8 a bottle, but sometimes then you got to pay the $3.50 for the shipping. So it ends up to be like $11, $12, sometimes $13 for one jar. So it is relatively expensive. So when I use this stuff, like for these things, you know, I mean, it does make the price go up a little bit, you know, when you use all this expensive stuff. Sometimes it gets expensive. God, some of this. And I did how many envelopes? So I'll show you. We'll see. I did 10 or so envelopes. And, you know, look, you do use quite a bit. I mean, you know, you do use quite a bit. So, and if that's, you know, so I can do that a few more times. But with the stenciling, I mean, when you do it thick like this. When you're just using a little dab, it'll last forever. You know what I'm saying? But I use it rather thick, and it kind of looks like scales. This would be really neat for, you know, a mermaid's, or I did that dragon skin that one time. I wished I would have had this, but I didn't have it then, so. But it looks really cool. I'm showing it like this so you can see how the texture and how far it sticks off from the, you know, from the napkin. So it's kind of like cool because it gives now another texture besides, you know, the matte medium and the wrinkled up napkin. So now it has another texture. So it's kind of fun, right? And then, but this one I forgot to do the gilding polish first, but we'll do that later. So that one's pretty. So let's see what else we got here. This one, the same napkin again. Let me shoot this with the dryer and this with the dryer really quick. Shut this. Just a little bit. It's still wet because I was doing it before the video. I was getting them all done. And then this, I don't want it to smear. The slightest little thing smears this stuff. So I just shoot my dryer. And then I just had my lunch, but I didn't get my fruit yet. And I'm doing that bright line eating. So I measured up my 6 ounces of berries. And then I just have it in my fridge, you know. So when it's fruit time, I just eat what's in my jar. It's kind of cool like that. Okay, this one's done. Ooh, these raspberries are tart. Tart ones. All right, so this one. Where's my... Why would I put that away? What the heck was I doing? Nope, where is it? Oh, here it is, right in front of my face. Okay. Got to put the gilding polish on first, because I forgot that on the last one. Do it all around the edges. Just so it's pretty. Gives it another dimension yet again. This one I'm kind of putting it on everything, because this napkin can take it, because look at all the flowers. It's just ridiculous, right? The only thing I didn't do is the crease, and I like the crease to be dark. And we'll get the little zhuzh everywhere. Ooh, these are pretty. I need some more. I need some more. Okay. Ooh, pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. I love it. Okay, then we'll get this stuff. All right. Again, I want to go this way. So I'm going to start way up here, because that's the flap. So we get a little bit on the flap, and then all the way down through. To the text on the bottom. So it'll just look cool. And then if you scrape it hard, it'll smoosh through the rest of them, kind of, and you don't have to really do much. And then watch out when you're picking it up so that you don't smear it. You gotta really be careful, or it smears everywhere. See? Cute, right? I love it. I'm in love with this stuff. Let's see what this one, you think this one needs any? I don't know, this one's different because it's got gesso on it and stuff, but we could do something to it. Let's do something. Let's go this way this time. This will be neat, this one. I was doing something different on this, and I only did 2. Then I quit. I was putting lace in between instead of parchment paper, but then I quit. Because I had so many to embellish here that I... So I got a couple over here that I'm going to do. Dictionary pages with lace and sandwiched in the middle. That's what I did with these ones. But then I gessoed the book pages too, so. So, that looks neat. That is pretty. I do like it. I know I love it, don't you? I know I love it, Arlene. Thanks. Okay, now what do you think of this? I think this needs the clear, don't you? I don't think the gold on here. What do you guys think? I think we should put, shut this gold up here for a minute. And I think this could do silver. Don't you guys think silver? Silver polish. Let's do it. Let me get the silver out. This is called Pearl Luster. Let's get this one out for a second here. Because I got 3 that I think could do with the... This one's still really wet. Give me a sec here. This one and this one I think we could do silver on too. Or at least the clear kiss stuff. I don't know if the gold will look so great on here. So let's just dry this up a little bit. And we'll put some cutie on here. I should get pink shimmer. I don't know what is in my head. You know, pink's my favorite color. I don't even have a pink shimmer. You gotta be joking. I'm an idiot. I just thought of this. All this time. All this time my life spent with no pink shimmer gilding polish. You gotta be kidding me. So, I guess that'll be my next purchase. Well, because I had this. I mean, I guess I could do this on here. It might look pretty. Let's try it. On this one, too. We'll try it with this. Pink on these. Pink, pink. All right, so first, this will be silver and silver on this silver. Let's see. You got to make sure your sponge is, it's not quite wet. I don't know if I saved this one or not. Might not be good now. Darn it. If you don't keep the sponge wet, or if you don't use this stuff, the sponge dries out like it was wet. You know what I mean? So you kind of gotta use it. Okay, seems like maybe it's a little okay now. Let me try that again. Let me try this again. I'm just pouring a little bit of water out onto my table and soaking it up with a sponge. But you just can't see it over here. It's all, maybe a little bit. Okay. So now that it's wet, then I can... This is just how I do it. I don't know. I'm sure there's a more sophisticated way of doing it than this. But, hey, man. I love it. But, hey, man, I love it. Oh, yeah, I love the silver. Ooh, ooh. Because this is, napkin is so dark. Oh, yeah, this is pretty. Ooh, ooh. It gives the butterfly wings like a little translucency. A little magic. Ooh, pretty. Shimmer shining around. Okay. And then we'll put on the dots. Oh, this is pretty. And I didn't like what I just did there much, so I stuck my finger in my mouth to get my finger wet so I could blur those lines. I had some lines. Sometimes these make lines, so you got to kind of watch out. You should swirl probably. But I just wanted to see what it would look like, and I didn't like it, so I wiped some of it off. Oh, it's pretty. I love this so much. Okay. And then these ones, I just don't think the silver. I just don't think so. So we'll try pink with it instead. This doesn't come with any kind of brush. I know. So I have to use, oh, I already have have one open. This is new. Where's my other one? Let me get my old snaggly one. Let me get my old snaggly. This one too. And then this is the same. But this stuff is like, this doesn't have any air in it either. So it's more like pudding. This is like completely like pudding. Oops, now I dropped it. Shoot. And I do the same. I put it in the lid. And this stuff is the same. It's really like slimy. So I just dry brush this stuff on my projects usually. But I have used the stencil with it too, like putting flowers over top. And it really does look gorgeous. I love this stuff. It's called Vicky Bouton Creative FX Rose Gold Glaze. Look how beautiful it is. It's just yummy. You want to like, yum. Look. Ain't it pretty? Looks like the best kind of, like makeup, you know? It looks like the best pink ever, like, and my brush is way too wet, but I don't know what to do now because I had a big glob fly out, so. Usually this would be dry and I would be rubbing it, but it's so wet now, I'm scared. So just dry brush around, barely touch. Just barely touch. Barely touch. So you just get a little bit of pink. Putting it on the flowers. Barely touch. Yep, and then we'll get some pink on there. Kind of smoosh it around. This stuff's a little bit different than the gilding polish. It's like, it's a different texture, so it's kind of funky. And I don't have a dry brush, so, but just do it, you know. Just get it on there. It's for distressing, so you could do it harder in the edges. You know, that's pretty. Just saying. And then we'll put it on this one too, so it can show up a little more, because this will be pink on top of the white gesso. Looks real pretty. Ooh, I love how this is looking already. Look at that. See how I'm doing it? And then you're dry brushing it on, and it gives it another layer, you know? And that's what we're doing all the time, is you're just adding layers, you know? This is all we're doing. Oh, that's pretty. Look at it. This is going to be covered up by a stamp, though. You know, I'm going to put a stamp there. So I'm going to do it more and drag it out, because that's all going to be covered. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love it. So we'll just... And then the drier your brush gets, the more you just push. You don't really need more product necessarily. You just push harder. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm just saying. I love this stuff. And then it just brings a pink little hue to everything. Oh, isn't that just cute? I love it. Ain't that pretty? I love it. I'm going to put some on the inside of here too. Shoot. Put some in here too. Shoot. That's cute. I love it. It's my favorite. Alright. Let's do a little bit on here. Oh, but my gold's wet, so I got to watch out. And we'll just not get too crazy yet, because that's still wet. But pink and gold, you'd be kidding me? How gorgeous is that, right? sick. I love it. Sick, man, sick. Look how pretty. I love these. All right, and this one's going to be pink too. The rest will be gold. This is just so pretty. I can't stand it. It's fun to have different products to use, you know, to bring something to life like that. It's just so pretty. And you just smudge it around and it looks like, you know, distressed, you know, another layer. What do we put on here? This has got the gold. Okay, so now these ones just need the little dots. All right, so we're done with this stuff. Now, the little dots, should we do... I was thinking the glitter kiss on this, but I wonder if we should do the pink for little dots on here, the pink dots. Let's do pink dots on this, since it's sitting out. Let's do that. Okay, Arlene, I'm almost done anyways. I'll put some pink dots here and be done with it, maybe. We'll see. All right, so here's where my stamp's gonna go, so I don't want it there, so I'll do it sideways this way, and I'll do pink this time. Ooh, this is gonna be pretty. We'll see. We'll just do pink all the way down. That stuff spreads real nice. Ooh, that's cute. Ooh, I love it. Oh, that is cute. Can you see? Kind of hard to see because the napkin's pink right there. We'll do this one too. I love. I need more though. Cool. I love it. Oh, I love the pink. That is so cute. I love it. I know it's hard to see on camera, but... Okay, and then the only ones we got left are these. And these we're going to do with the glitter kiss. And I got to wipe this stencil off because it's going to get pink all over everything if I don't. So we'll put that away. And we'll get out the wipies. And these polishes are really hard if you let them dry like this on here. You have to use straight alcohol, so I leave some here. Right here. And so I can lay it on my table. When I'm done, lay it right on here or spray it on. And it helps eat that stuff right up. This pink in particular does not like to come off stuff. So the sooner you can get that stuff off, the better. It doesn't like to come off anything. Okay. So this one we'll do glitter. What's it called? Frosty Sparkle Kiss. Because it's got a little bit of a blue hue. Just a little bit. And these got the blue butterflies. So we'll try it this way. All the way down. All the way down like Miss Pixie herself flew by. Like Miss Tinkerbell herself flew by. And then keep holding it there real careful, because when you lift it up, you don't want to smear. Ooh, I love it. Hey, that looks cool. It's got a little gold in it, too, from the last one. That's pretty. I don't know if you could tell. I know the camera's hard to tell, but you could kind of see when I move it around. It's really pretty. Okay, and then we got this one. We'll do it to this one, too. Probably got enough stuff right here for the top. And we need this for the bottom. Miss Tinkerbell flew right by. There. How cute. I love it. Can you see? Well, you can over the wings. See? Oh, yeah, you can see when I tilt it just right. Looks cool. I love it. And this stuff dries really hard, too. It's really good. It, like, doesn't fall off and do a big glittery mess. You know what I'm saying? So, it's kind of fun. Okay, so now I think we've got all the envelopes decorated here. So, what I'm going to do is let these all dry. Oh, wait, we forgot one. This one. Forgot this one. Got to do this one first. This one needs a little sparkle. Can't forget this one. This one's really pretty. Oh, I love it so much. It's so dang pretty. I'm just saying. It's so pretty. And then I'm just relying on the stuff on the flaps to have, you know, for the other side. So I'm not going to go around and do both sides. That's why I'm doing the flap too, so. All right. Okay, let me close these all up. And get these all put back in my little tray, my little cart here. I got a little metal 4-wheel cart. I got it at Michael's. It's got little trays on the front and places to hang things on the side, and then I love it. Okay, so the next thing is, let me get this. Let me get it. The next thing is cleaning. Y'all don't have to stay for the cleaning, but that's what I'm doing. Because I got to clean the tools, and then I'm going to put alcohol on here. I have it right here in my squirt bottle thingy. And I'm going to squirt my table and let it sit. And I got to take this to my sink. I think it's too far gone for this. So this is how I do mine. I just put my alcohol right on. And it eats the glue and the polishes right off. wants to run instead of coming over here and doing what it's supposed to do. Come on with it. So I just let it soak in, and then I'm going to go get a washcloth and wipe it all up real good. And then it comes off nice and clean usually. Alright, I'm going to get a washcloth. I'll be right back. Alright. And then we'll wash this all off and it'll be nice. Yeah, this is glass. It's a Tim Holtz. Tim Holtz Studio glass mat. Because every time I get a rubber one, I end up bending it because I do too much waxing. And the waxing warps all the craft mats, so I ended up switching to glass. And Tim Holtz products are actually made really well. I use his scissors and other stuff, you know. And then the tough parts, now that I've had the alcohol on here, it kind of scrapes off most of it, you know. But that's just how I do it. Comes off pretty good. Pretty good. But now I want paper towel because it's real wet still. But it's getting it pretty dang good, ain't it? Okay, let me get my paper towel. I'll be right back. Oh wait, I got some napkins right here. That would be good. The napkins from when I was doing decoupage, right? It's not perfect, but it's good enough for me right now. Just to show you that it does come up pretty easy with alcohol. All that stuff. I got some glue right here, but it'll come off. There. Hey, thanks for coming and seeing me, you guys. Visiting with me today while I was cleaning and freaking out over my envelopes. We are having a March Madness sale in my group beginning March 2nd. All the mods and admin have been working for a few months to come up with some fun new stuff to bring to group, so this is wax. I gotta pick that up somehow. But anyways, we'll see y'all later. Okay? Bye.